part 2 or part 3 or part 4, I don't know, but anyways, the story of my dad, the horse killer. Anyhow, the rancher told my dad and his buddy, don't come back without that bull, prize-winning bull, dead or alive. That bull is worth $1,500. Don't come back without it, dead or alive. So they chased it for 3 days. My dad told me this. For 3 days they chased his bull. They followed his trails and tracks or whatever, caught up with it. My dad said that it was a wild bull. Anyhow, and it was worth $1,500. And back in the day, that was a lot of money. Back in the day. You know. So anyhow, maybe this is in the 40s or whatever. Not the 50s, but the 40s. Nebraska. Nebraska now is a big city, I don't know. Just before, he said, my dad said it was all just flatland. Flatland. Nebraska was never all flatland. You see for miles. Miles and miles before you even see a farm. Anyhow. So they chased this bull. They followed this bull for 3 days. My dad said he climbed up in a tree. His buddy chased it underneath the tree. My dad jumped out of the tree onto the bull's back. Wrapped his long legs, 48-inch legs, around the bull, underneath his belly, whatever, wrapped him around, and grabbed him, I don't know, by his neck or his mane. I don't know, bulls have moines or what, I don't know, but. And he pulled out his pocket knife and started stabbing the bull with his eyeballs. Both eyeballs. Stabbed him in his eyeballs. Took out his Copenhagen, he snuck. Took out his Copenhagen, rubbed it in the bull's eyes. You know, and the bull, he says, you want to do barbed wire fences, underneath tree branches, rolling over the top, trying to get him out, doing whatever. The bull was trying to get my dad off, and he could not get him off. He stabbed him in the eyes, rubbed Copenhagen in his eyes, and then finally he jumped off. So then, see, now the bull was blind. They always say the bull was blind no matter what, so I don't know what was the big deal. Jumped out of the tree, riding him, whatever. Stabbed him in the eyes, put Copenhagen in his eyes, whatever. But see now, but the bull can smell you. So this bull is pissed off. No? And he's chasing my dad, chasing his buddy. So they got a fence post. Got a fence post out of the ground, took the barbed wire off or whatever, and they took turns with this fence post. And every time the bull came at him, they hit him in the head with that fence post. They said they did this for about 6 hours straight. To finally, they broke the fence post over the bull's head and knocked him out. Then my dad, he said, bullets back in the day were never meant to be used until you really have to use them. They could have just probably shot the bull and they hadn't been done with it. But no, dead or alive. So they couldn't bring him back alive, they had to kill it. So after they knocked it out with the fence post, my dad said he slit his throat, stabbed it in his heart, and killed it with his pocket knife. With his pocket knife. So my dad and his buddy killed a live bull. It took them 3 days. The third day they brought him back. And they were paid their money and they were able to stay. Because the deal was, you bring that bull back, dead or alive, or you're done. They were responsible for that bull because it broke out of the fence that they were supposed to mend, and they didn't mend it or whatever, I don't know about. I wasn't there, and like I said, don't get that part in my brain, but that's over here, the saw stuff. So this is the story my dad taught me when I was 18. I don't forget nothing. You tell me a story, and I will remember it tomorrow, the day after, and the day after, and I will repeat the same story over and over. YouTube, Carl, subscribe. So, This pizza is done. Half of it, half the pizza. So my plan worked. Take the chips and salsa, half the pizza, boom, done. YouTube carcass subscribe. Now you know the story about my dad killing a bull with his bare hands. Now y'all know the true story. YouTube carcass subscribe. See you later. Tomorrow's Friday. Bye.